All right, guys, we're back with the next installment of Home with your host, Amy. Let's go. It's the train station. The old train station was as quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. It was very decrepit, old, and dilapidated. That's gross. I don't see anything, though. Oh, a ticket window. An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and, wait, what are these? Train receipts? I thought the receipt I had picked up might match these, but of course not. This station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been from the newer train station that opened up on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher-looking paper covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. Escape route. Escape route. Does that mean I'm going to be murdered soon? I don't know what it was. Okay. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course. The map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked. And the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? A door. Now we're outside. What? In the torn opening of that ruined train were heaps of dirt and stale water. At the bottom, I thought I saw a scrape of cloth. As I looked closer, I could see that it was definitely some kind of nylon, maybe a windbreaker or some other outside clothing. There was too much of a mess on the ground to see any kind of footprints, but someone or something had definitely trod a regular path. If that's the case, I want out. I'm like watching all of the background. Exit left. Go, go, go. Exit stage left. Well, thank you, creepy door. And we're out. Are we out of here now? Nope. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Paths in the woods? Are we really doing this right now? Scrambled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back the credit card? Yes. I pocketed the credit card. What kind of pocketed sound was that? Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. So one. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Oh, like I can't get in that way. Okay, so we go this way. Oh. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. There were some personal effects shoved back to the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yes. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl. Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Those are the names that were written in the book. Because where Af and I thought, when I read it, I said, oh, because the P dragged so far, and I just thought it was weird. But it was because it was Daphne and Holly. So that's what was in the notebooks there. Rachel, her name was the last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but those marks looked older and more faded. But your woman's going to die because we're stuck in a maze of forest stuff. This one? No. Don't something. Don't do it. Don't go. I don't know. No. Here we go. Regardless, the grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. I guess that's the only thing. A musty wooden plank propped up the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yeah. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Because you never know. So that was all that was in there, was a piece of wood. I mean, it has to be important for us to come all the way here just for one piece of wood. The worn picnic table stood within a circle of trees, like an altar. It was covered in faint markings and carvings from who I assumed were previous campers and hikers. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Yes. I told you to grab that. Yep, just fall in. I think so. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleamed against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yeah, we could do that. I tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. Oh, it's better than nothing. They crossed back over to the other shore. Yes. A terrible tragedy. Okay, so that is the campers. So we did good then. I'm glad I came back. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's go. We got a little bit left. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still feel guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? Oh, that's my footprints. Yeah, that's my footprints. Through another door. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. That's not good. This is not good. It goes through the fence. Oh, another body. I found the body of a security guard. Just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood of some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? I'm going to assume so. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes. The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway. So now we go inside. Oh, there's all kind of creepy noises. Yay. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Okay, so there's 3 doors, and then this thing. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. We'll have to fix that, but we'll fix that next time. So I hope to see you guys again for the next part of home. Have a lovely day, and remember, game on.